Hello, welcome back. Last time Over the City gave me the silver strawberry experience that I expected from all the levels. So there are some that are going to work like that in here. Anyway, where did I leave myself? Here I am deciding to go and sample Grandmaster things today. I don't have to, but that is what I'm doing. Is this where I initially started in this lobby? I think so. Anyway, so at some point I misread and thought there were more reds left. How many are there? 1, Stellar Odyssey, and the rest are off the gauge. Alright, Stellar Odyssey, the last red I have not experienced. However, I can't judge by fullness. The icon doesn't change when I've sampled things. I'm gonna guess that it's up in this cluster up on the right. But yeah, lobby navigation. See you in a bit. Well, this would be it, right? Stellar Odyssey. Okay, so it was the upper right one. Alright, here we go. What are you? I forgot to look whether there was a strawberry or not. That's okay, I don't need to know. If I see one, I'll get it. If I don't, I won't get any. And, in most other cases, I also won't get any. Oh no, is this a moon block level? There was some disgusting looking techniques shown to me in the gym having to do with these. Maybe this is where those show up. Oh dear. It looks like there's something... Is that background? Or... No, it looks like there's something up here. Like, am I not seeing... There's like a... There's a thing here. I'm trying to do an air super so that I can have a dash on the inside. There's something there. Isn't there? But I'm kind of off the screen, and I just need to... I just want to touch it. Or the spikes behind it if it is indeed nothing, but it looks to me like something. It's just... It's like just fiddly enough to get in there. Okay, so a little lower. What are you? Can I just jump in there? No, not quite. Alright, you. I insist. We're doing this. A little lower. Well, I pressed, but I was just the tiniest bit too late. Does it help if I could see myself? There we go. Okay. That's pretty much a perfect touch. There's nothing there. Why does it look like that, though? It's like the spikes are cradling a little thing. That bright diagonal line in there really looks like it's something. Is it just background? No, it's foreground. I don't know what it is. Ooh, I have a reflection in that crystal. That's fun. So does this break? Not exactly, but sorta. But... Oh, there's a... I have to die for the watchtower. Uh-huh. Of course. That's totally necessary. Moving thing with very specific spikes on it. So this looks to be, how do I even get there? Okay, so tight spaces of spikes. Touch switches are involved. And what is this? What am I even looking at? Okay, so wait, is this a, this might be, oh boy, okay. Yeah, one of those. Okay, so what's the input for this? That... Okay. It's actually very easy. However, this wall jump follow-up, less so. Okay, I'm on the thing. Then I need to get back on the... Oh, right, so that's going to be with me through the entire level. That's the story. That's how... Okay, that's why this has to move, and that's how this gigantic section will resolve. Okay, so I'm babysitting you. Oh, there's a floor that... Oh, okay, so we're back to a tile set that is unreadable to me, but there is a place to put my feet right here. Okay. So put feet, get back on top. The top of that will line up with... And, check us manually. If I duck, I can get through there. So that's probably what I would desire to do. There is another place to put my feet down there. However, I need to rush ahead, perhaps. Yeah, waiting for things would probably result in my block shattering there in short order. How do you expect me to do things? No, really, what is this? This is a wide gap, but also I have to go high? Okay, so there's a crystal there. Is the implication that I want to dash into this gap, dash down, and eat the crystal? No. Looks like it does want me to dash down. Well, I have the crystal, then wave dash here, dash up right to avoid the spikes, maybe, if that's possible. Reverse wave dash on that, and no. Reverse air super. It has the jump through and those spikes are too high for a wave dash. Reverse air super. Reverse again on this? That'd be more like a forward air super. I need to ring the thing way earlier than it looks possible to ring it, and then do some other stuff I don't understand. Okay. Huh. And like, I've done that. It's with the palette and everything, it's really hard to tell where the edge of that is. So, no, there's a place to stand. Yeah, this isn't just my usual inability to aim for things. Oh, that falls. This is just, like, actually a contrast issue. So, okay, I think I hear what you're suggesting. That's actually it. Got it. Okay. It's this. And then dash down with that. Okay, gotta be very active. I am definitely in a race, and that's how I can potentially win it. And suddenly, the room makes more sense. I missed. Man, aiming for that down dash, that's a tight space where I'm going fast. Then, up right, reverse the thing, and I'm not quite sure what happens after that. I want to encounter the situation, then I can try and parse it. Man, yeah, there's just like no assistance for that down dash. That's just, you just gotta do it. Oh right, no, it's super. Oops. So, no, okay, gotta hurdle first. Hurdle, no, that wasn't a super. I was going for a... I mean, it was the direction of one, but not the position of one. Do you like the Celeste death sound? By now you'd better, because you sure do get to hear it a lot here. I have to wait longer. There's spikes coming at my feet real fast. It's scary. Then I just gotta do that, and I don't know what. So my speed, that's what my speed looks like in that spot. That's what I needed to know. How do I interact with that block down there? Do I? Or, more likely, I don't even go over there. That's for the way back. What I do is I wall bounce on that thing up there. Get the crystal, wave dash to the touch switch. Then, I guess, dash down where the touch switch is, and use that crystal for an air super to the left. Then what? Well, I guess wall bounce again and hope my thing has arrived. Once it does, it's high enough not to shatter on the spiky thing there, right? No, that's gonna collide. Wait, what? Yeah, the bottom tile of the mover lines up with the top tile of this spiky thing here. Do I have to engineer a way to displace it or something? Maybe that spiky thing will go half a tile up and that will displace the mover or something. It's possible, I guess. Or another one will come up and shove it up by one tile. Because yeah, like as this is phrased, it's just going to shatter in that spot. Well, let's see that happen. Or not, and whatever happens, we'll do that instead. No, right, I forgot my directions. Oops. Oops. The script says, go up here. Ah, but I didn't have my dash. I was unable to follow the script. Oops. What was that thing I did to make reverse wave dashes more reliable? I haven't really used that technique that I used to do in a while, but there was something I used to do. I don't even know anymore. I had some way of, like, manipulating my D-pad just a little differently that helped my reliability way back. I'd, like, fully release the D-pad between the down left and the right inputs, I think. Rather than, like, rolling my thumb along the bottom. Yes, and that's clearly better. Like, why did I ever stop doing that? Okay, I need to go a little deeper into that super. A deeper super will help with what I'm trying to do here. Well, okay, and then I have to aim for another one of these. At least the contrast is better. Like, I can see where the edge is, unlike this one. Why did I die there? Like, what specifically killed me? It was the spikes, but why did the spikes kill me in that spot when I was moving to the right? Was I not moving to the right by that point? I thought I was. Maybe I didn't buffer my jump early enough. Speaking of buffering the jumps, I did that one too early, so don't. Or be farther to the right would be another option. Well, almost. Yeah, okay, so just make the jump input earlier. I guess, like, my instinct for wall bounces might be to wait a bit longer because that's often what's requested of me. But in this case, I just have to do it at the earliest opportunity. Okay, do that ultra a little differently. Just a hair later, like that. Almost. Yep. A second hair later. Well, I pressed the button. Just doing that was not enough, apparently. Okay, I pressed the button, but I was in the wrong place. Oops. Nope. Why is my thing failing now? Am I dashing from too far away, maybe? Maybe that was it. Do you like trial and error? If you're watching this, you'd better by now. Because that's basically all this is going to consist of. Well, I pressed the button! Okay. So press it simultaneously with the dash button, because apparently nothing else is early enough. Alright, 2 buttons at the same time. Next time I'm there. That's not a gesture I'm used to doing. It feels bad. I just roll from... but roll faster. Roll from dash to jump. Immediately. Okay, I figured out a way to think about it. I'm imagining a wall that extends below where I'm wall bouncing, and that's my actual wall bounce target. I made the input. My hair wasn't there. Kind of funny to me how this is the first actual room of this level. And this is what it's like. Position. Position. Slightly later with the dash, but still just as early with the jump. Do you like hitting 10 paper-thin targets in a row perfectly? You better, because that's what the game is made of at this point. Wrong side of the piece of paper. Okay, deeper into the super. Deeper into the super. Okay, there we go, I'm here. Then what? Then I have to interrupt my down dash to... Okay, well at least I did that much. Yes, probably interrupt the down dash to a left dash, and then... something. How far did I get into other redlands? Were there any where I completed an actual room? Yes. 2 of them, I think. 74 I had to abandon. The lowercase summit I had to abandon. But the one I did before summit, I was able to complete 1 room. Okay, that was way too early on the super, but I see where everything is. And it's kind of plausible, almost. Not entirely sure how the rest of the room plays out, but... Yeah, right, so I'm still on the way to witnessing an unsolvable issue, seemingly. But okay, things are lining up better. Can I just... after the touch switch, is there a place I can just sit for a minute and watch what happens? Because if I'm still in the action, I'm gonna die before I get a chance to witness the problem that's coming up. These things cannot nudge by a full tile, right? Just like automatically? I don't know that. Still later on that super. I fall slowly. Ah. Like, I have to hit the touch switch first before I can see the thing I want to see. Yeah, I saw it. It shattered. So... So why do I want to bring that over there if it just shatters in that spot? Because that's what it does. It just breaks. What? I haven't interacted with this block yet. Is it... Do I need to use its speed... to get a big boost for an ultra on that, and that will somehow be enough? I guess I have to assume that's it, because nothing else makes sense to me. Oh dear, then you want me to... Okay. So yeah, let's assume I'm just using its speed boost. In a reverse wave dash into ultra on that, into... Grab that wall, jump up, dash, corner boost or whatever. No, corner boost is something else. Wall boost... Corner boost? That might be what that's called. So do the climb jump thing there, have pink hair, use 2 dashes to get into that narrow space, and that's the room. Okay, I'll try. Gotten slightly better at this opening. Nope. Emphasis on slightly. Then I have to do that before my feet touch that spike. Then I'm not entirely sure where I am, just like in the overall picture of things. Okay, but I know what my next move is after the parts that I've seen. Why did my hair not come back? Was I really that early with my jump? That's what the evidence says, so I have to assume it's true. Very early with that dash always. It's just so long I have to wait. Whoa. This music's a lot of fun. Not quite Shatter Song levels of that vibe, but it's kind of gesturing in that direction. Wait, where am I? I'm here, okay. I just didn't know what was happening. No. Gotta do that twice, like once in each direction. And also another time equivalent right here. I think I might have a tiny bit more space on that first one. It's hard to tell, though. Get. Then do it again. Don't be so early. It just doesn't fit into the rhythm of the rest of the room. I just gotta bust up my rhythm right there. Do something that does not fit at all. Well, that's the closest I've been so far. I'm always so low that it feels like I'm just gonna hit that spike on the way. But that time, I mean, I input the dash, I bonked my head on the thing I'm trying to punk a different part on. What is the main determining factor for whether I get the boost on this move or not? Like, there I didn't. It's usually that's right. This is another case of not buffering the jump early enough. Yeah, so it's when I'm too late on the jump input. Right, okay. So just remember to buffer all jumps. Oh, well, you gotta hold the climb button too. Yeah, so I deliberately went very low there. I don't know, you do have to be a certain height. But I think the jump input is much more my problem than the height. The height is pretty forgiving, really. Whoa, too far left. I'm going right, not left. Spikes, go away! Just... Your presence is not needed here. There we go. Alright, so... Okay, I attempted. I failed, but I attempted it at least. That counts for something. Arr. No. See, the thing with that Ultra is, like, there's not really any kind of visual reference point I can aim at. It's this funny angle that I can't tell what it is until I'm already committed to it. So just dash at some random point to be at the right place to hit that floor. I never know what that is, and sometimes my guess just is not the same as the other guesses, and it's an unlucky one. And that timing keeps changing because, like, there's no consistency for that. So I have to line it up visually, and for a lot of the rest of the room, just this is done by rhythm for me. It's just there are parts where the rhythm just does not work anymore. Feels great to pull it off, but I thought I was close enough. Maybe I wasn't, I just jumped too late. Would I be able to tell the difference? Right, I have to just ignore the spike below my feet completely, like it's irrelevant to what I'm doing. Other than that I do need to be holding the jump button that whole time. But yeah, my eyes go down there when they should not. They need to be on, well, on me and the, my alignment with the surface above. The sideways one. Spikes, go away! You don't need to be here! In what way do those spikes improve the level? Is this pesky pest in my way? Snagging on my skin whenever it feels like it. Yeah, like that! No, that's not a super. That's a wave dash. Feeling kind of dizzy. All this scrolling going by is doing things to my eyes. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just not able to see as well anymore, it feels like. But also that thing has happened where I don't see the level anymore and I just see the inputs I have to do. The room has completed that transformation. It's just like these couple of little spotlights that tell me about points that I'm interacting with, and the rest is just like indistinct blur. Ah. New least favorite thing of the day. Wall jumps with spikes one tile above. That is the unique flavor of misery this level serves up. And I'm glad I've gotten to experience it, but I would love to actually finish this room. Maybe now I can. Ah! Maybe now I can. Yo! That wasn't enough height. What part of that did I do wrong? I think there's a theoretical corner jump there, but it's not in a position where it could help me. Like, my height after that dash was not that much, and I had to use my dashes as I did there. I did the second one as a crouch dash in case of the ceiling, but no, being too high wasn't my problem, being too low was. Is there variability to the speed I get on the corner boost? Do I just call that the closest thing to a victory and just stop here? Yeah, I do. Alright. I won this room as much as I'm going to define winning this room. Alright. I'm satisfied. I touched the pink crystal. I attempted to exit the room. That was as much as I did. If I ever come back to this level... Let's be real, I'm probably not. But if I ever did, I would have to redo that room and learn what is happening at the end of it. I want to do a thing. Because it keeps bothering me and I keep forgetting to do anything about it. That was all the reds, by the way. Yeah, so next is going to be... Other than Flipside Cliffside, that's a death record for my samples. Where's a bench? There's one. Up high. Expert Lobby. Gym. Am I saying the right name for this move? Dream Hyper, Super, or is that advanced? Corner Boost. Yeah, Corner Boost, that's what it's called. Okay, maybe I can remember that now that I've said it a few times. That's not what I want. Okay, so, well, I'm through the reds. What will the Beyond Red sampling process look like? We're not going to find out next time, but at some point, probably. So, back in beginner, it's silver time, next time. What will I be playing? Troposphere, the one that I can't remember anything about. Well, we'll find out what it looks like then. Alright, see you next time.